performance pressure as a CRNA. Yeah, wow, that's not just a resident question for sure. That's something that follows us our whole life as CRNAs, I think. Yeah, they want us to do our cases and then get ready for the next. And that's understandable. You know, we've got patients waiting and I get it. I get that as a patient, as a family member, as a manager, I get that. And as a CRNA in an ambulatory setting, I get that because everybody wants to go home at the end of the day. And that's the only way we can do it is getting the patients through. So, but one way I handle that is, you know, I try to work as quickly and as efficiently as I can, but also knowing that I still set the pace and I have to do everything that I have to do to keep things safe. And that means not cutting corners. You know, it's tempting sometimes to try to do things because we think we can be safe, we think we can do this, but we really can't do that. Things get mixed up and messed up sometimes when something goes south in a case and we have to quickly pull our faculties together and do what we need to for the patient when there's a crisis. So one of the things I do when I find myself getting behind is ask for help afterwards. When it's time to turn over the case, then sometimes we as CRNAs just think that everybody else in the room knows what we have to do to get ready the next time. And they don't necessarily. But if we just communicate and ask them, I need some help. Do you mind getting, you know, whatever, if you've run out of supplies or, you know, whatever it is that you need that might not be in the room, a lot of times they're more than happy to help you with that and get that. So just asking for help, because a lot of times you'll see that the room has a lot of help getting the room turned over, and sometimes it's just us. So communication really goes a long way. But yeah, just enlist help. And communicate early and often with your OR team to let them know. Just say, hey, you know, that was kind of a rough case or a busy case and just a little bit behind, but yep, I know we need to keep going. If I can just get a little bit of help. I think we've all been there. I think that anytime we feel like we're not meeting the expectations, you know, that kind of creeps in, but just trying to remind yourself that we all get there. You know, we all feel like that, and none of us are superhuman. You know, we're all doing the best we can. And again, I fall back to the whole communication, and if they all feel better, like I said, if they know what it is you need instead of sitting there just watching you, you know. When they have time to just sit there and watch you and wonder why you're not doing it as quickly, then I think that's when we start feeling it more of, I'm not doing this fast enough, I'm not doing this. But when we can remind ourselves things like, wow, they had like 10 of them in here turning this room over and getting this and getting that. There's only one of me. So I try to, like, again, you know, communicate, enlist help, remind them. And, you know, sometimes when that doesn't work, I'll channel my best comedian and try to inject a little humor. One of my favorite memes right now is the little girl who's painting her mom's nails, you know, and it doesn't work, and the nails are like really messy. Let's be honest, it looks like it when I do my own manicure, and she says, "I'm doing my best, honey." It's the cutest meme. But yeah, sometimes I've said that to the room and then they just start laughing. So, and they get it. But yeah, just having that relationship with them.